Hello everyone. Sorry for the 30 minutes wait. A lot of stuff happened. I'm not feeling particularly well, so I'm gonna try my best here. If I have to end up a little earlier, I also apologize for that. Anyway, I did say that, said to myself, because I realized that I didn't check any of the closets, so we might as well do that. I also didn't check this. Service door down to the basement, presumably for deliveries and the likes. Yeah, but I care about the base. A well-rendered drawing of some sort of vase. Looks like charcoal and papyrus, and I'm not sure combination. Who would use those kinds of materials? Right? I wanna check if there's nothing important that I haven't checked. Oh, important look. No? 26/14/32. Let's say presumably to store valuables for guests when they go on horse rides around the grounds. It is possible that the stable master also stores personal items here. Oh, as long as he doesn't see me do it. The code for... I need to turn the dial for the first number. Left for the first number, right for the second, and left again for the third. Honestly, I already forgot. 26/14/32. Left first. 26. In. Unless... maybe fake. Oh, okay. This is gonna take much longer. Six. In. 32. This is twigs and horsehair. They are covering suit for some reason. They don't seem sturdy enough to be of practical use. They might be for a ritual or charms of some sort. So, what would Mr. Hunter be doing with these? And a master key. The groundsman's key. This might be very useful indeed. It may even unlock some of the guest rooms. Oh, I should check them. I should go check the, I did say I was gonna check the closets. And the bathroom. It's linen, bed linens and towels mostly. gardens. And that key doesn't work for that. So I close it. I can enter these. Yeah, that looks like a door. Small brass key used by the staff. It should open any of the bedrooms leading off the atrium. Can use this to open Mrs. Erickson's, Miss Barbosa's, Mr. Toussaint's, Miss Montovani, and Mr. Skerritt's rooms. And a stone cross that has blood on it. A rough stone cross. The thready stains are rust, at least I pray they are. Otherwise, I'd need to ask why it's lying amidst the housekeeper's effects. What do these symbols mean? Is this a combination? We did see something like that, didn't we? Like, do I have anything? I remember seeing it, but I don't remember where. Like, almost like I've seen it in the manager's office. A wheelchair. Who does this belong to? The wheels are worn, but the seat itself looks new. Perhaps it has been refurbished. Is there... Like, I think it was... I think it was in the office that I saw. I always get lost. No, he's... I'm not gonna get to enter there if that's where it was. So I might as well check other rooms to see if it is... No, I'm pretty sure it was there. Either that or... maybe the luggage room? No. Let's see what's hiding behind these. Looks suspicious with that shadow there. Invitation.
It's a letter. Crumpled but readable. To Miss Evelyn Dean. We have never met, but I know who you are. What you are.
Thus.
Why does magic come so easily to you? Yet you struggle with reaching your full potential. I know you've been asking this for a long time, and I have the answers. There's a séance being held on October 31st at Blake Manor in Connemara. Believe me when I say it will change your life forever. There you can unlock your true potential, your true destiny. Power is for the deserving, Evelyn. Do you deserve it? It isn't signed.
The question is how it ended there. Oh, I did say I was gonna check the closets, so I might as well go and check what closets there are. There's a closet check. Yeah, it's a check. Actually, I'm getting lost again. Right behind you, huh? Mushroom. Okay. Alright. Creaking stairs, my beloveds. Largely unused storage closet. Okay. Washroom. Nothing here. Bar, toilet, and sink. Closet. And then it's just bedrooms. Okay, I'm not feeling okay. I'll come back in a second. Just give me a second and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Having like the worst chest pain that I had in my life lately. Anxiety. I'm assuming. Feels like anxiety anyway. Anyway. Let's see if any of these are... And hear anything. It doesn't look like anyone is on the other side. But I don't have the key. Anyone there, but I don't... Largely a new storage closet. Besides being used as a storage space for picture frames and other decorations. Contains bed linens and towels. Okay. It's filled with cleaning supplies. I'll deal with that in a second. Empty. Alright, Darcy, we check. Not by Steen when she left the building. Let's try the sigil then. Hmm. Hmm. Not connecting everything. Hmm. Why not specific sigil for reference? it's not that. I don't think so. Well, there's still some more rooms, and I do have it.
Oh, please.
Leviticus 20:27. That's
You think this is the first time I have had scripture nailed to my door?
20:27. Is that about false idols?
And Leviticus 20:27? This is not even original. I think I know who did this. I will have to talk with her. But for now, I need a moment to sit.
Who would she be talking about, and what does that Bible verse mean? Clearly someone in this hotel has bad blood with Miss Mantovani. She thinks it's a woman, could even be Miss Dean. And that knife, something tells me they're not likely to stop at threats. Oh yeah, she's going to die. Okay, so Toussaint is not there, but she's not entirely like a suspect for me. This room is also empty. This room is also empty. Eric's empty. I remember who was in one's one. Oh, I can even use the bathroom. The chameleon washroom for men staying in the manor. I don't think there's anything here. On the other side. Clear is also in his room. And this is one of the unoccupied rooms. Oh. A relaxing, secluded area for a game of chess. Oh. Small red train has been left here. Not locked. They must have been used room sometime. The boards here squeak, but nothing noticeable. Huh? That's kind of a shame. Of interest. Nothing catches my eye. Let's just look under just in case. A book of spooky stories for children. The pages on vampires are folded in. Child's toy under the bed. I wonder if they are from the young master or a previous guest. cannot seem to see it. One of the bedrooms that we do have available then. Yeah, I'm not anyway, we know that's here. I don't know if I care a lot about Toussaint. I don't think he has anything going on. Barbosa on the other hand. Bookshelf. Oh, it's like a schedule. Stationery. Some trinkets. Okay. Travel documents. Then in a journey starting from Basile in March of this year. She arrived in Lisbon in June. She then worked her way up to Ireland over 3 months. She was in Ireland for about 6 weeks before this event. He seems to prefer a medium boot. It's beautiful and looks like it won't open without some effort. Looks like to open it, I'll need to navigate the emerald into the rightmost extrusion. Ah, it's one of those points. Burial record. Burial record from late last year. It is mostly in Portuguese, but from what I can make out, it seems to be for Miss Barbosa's mother. The only thing of note here is the following. Why do my dreams have me stuck in this place? It's endless halls and confusing doors. I want to get out, but I cannot. The night that the dream does not wake me, I end up at the séance. I think, is my father there? Photograph of a younger Inez Barbosa with a woman who bears a striking resemblance to her. Her mother, perhaps. I don't suppose there's gonna be anything else in her room that is important. Will. Jared attempts to write a will, but he keeps starting over when he reaches the part on who to leave his resources to. He does not seem to have any family or friends. Relatable. Personal items. Nothing here barring personal effects. Book. Oh. Schedule, very important. Assortment of clothing with nothing and no boots. That's a problem. Book. Still, a journal. Various writings, but the one that stands out is about the oncoming séance. Imagine to actually speak with a ghost. Who will it be? What secrets will they share? Whoever it is we summon, they will become famous in death. So much will be spent to uncover their life, to learn everything about them. Even if it is the lowliest house servant, they will become known to everyone from here to eternity. A letter addressed to Apprentice Garrett. It seems he has been rejected from the Freemasons for not living by their tenets of fraternity, charity, and self-sacrifice. He has circled self-sacrifice. He has also scrawled a note on the page that confirms he has no magic skills of his own and was hoping to gain some through his time with the Order. Copy of the King James Bible seems well read, so I can ask him about the verse if I don't want to search for it. I assume Mr. Scarrett was well off, but his records show he is rich beyond my imagination. He has a string of failed businesses, but still he is massively wealthy, all from inheritances. He has had all this money given to him, but he has made nothing of it. He is the last of his family. He has failed to make an empire. He has been rejected by his fraternity. He is alone. When he dies, he and his fortune will be forgotten. He has no legacy to leave. But now I feel sad. Full of stubbed out cigars. Like, not for him, for me. And now I just feel sad. Might be contained inside. Okay, process of elimination then. Actually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not wasting any time. Three, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1. It didn't take that long. Cards and a note. Some tarot cards with a note. The cards I drew for you, Michael. Make of it what you will. E.D. These cards, one mark the Hangman, another the Ten of Pentacles, and finally the Dead card. What do they mean? Well, the Hangman is not that good, but it is in the past. I'm terrible. I remember Pentacle. Death is change, so death in the future, like, it doesn't literally have to mean death itself, but it has to be like some kind of all-encompassing change, and in this guy's case it might actually be death, but that it looks more ceremonial than practical. This is Erickson. Wait, did I already enter this room? Oh yeah, I did. So did I guess Mantovani I can't because she's in the room right now, so I guess Sunday's the last one that I have to investigate. Or I get to investigate anyway. No books for reference. Novel. Guide the map Sans Bel Ami. It is in French, so I have no idea what it is about. Surprising. It just was. Heat train. 2 pairs of perfectly polished medium-sized black shoes. Okay, so there is a chance that he did. Correspondent. Handprints. What has Mr. Toussaint been up to? A letter from a solicitor advising Mr. Toussaint that there is no formal way to defect from the church and declare himself an atheist. Nor is there any means to sue for wrongdoing so far in their care, as no record was kept nor witness found in relation to his exorcism. Oh. A bottle of cologne. It's French, so I don't recognize the brand. Experiment 04B still looks successful. I have managed to induce lucid dream states, but they have not been in the same dreams I have at night or in real sleep. None of the corridors see use of standing stones from my nightly dreams. What is this? My technique is at the research rex. Comfortable and safe space and suitable music. Could it be because I find myself here in an unfamiliar place? Could that be distorting my attempt? He seems to be missing something to revisit the dream. What could it be? A letter to Mr. Toussaint from another member of the Society of Physical Research. They are urging him to consider his hardline stance against the use of magical practices in his work, saying that knowledge of the enemy's tools can help us fight them. Even when I found this, he does not seem moved by their argument. Yeah, that sounds about right. A gramophone recording. This is the music Mr. Toussaint believed would let him re-enter the dream. Perhaps that is something I should try. Oh, stealing a record, I suppose. Well, like that didn't happen. Basically all over the all of them bedrooms. Let's see. Churchyard, the ballroom. Haven't been able to open the basement. There might be something that I can open in the ground. Part of the issues that I don't remember, like I think I saw the symbols, but is it in the telegraph room maybe? I just don't remember. I remember seeing them. Seems somebody lost his transcription. It's addressed to Miss Barbosa. Oh, she did want them, so at least I gave her that.
More questions?
I was going by the telegram room, the telegraph room, and this was waiting for you. Thought I'd bring it to you. You did not read it, I hope. Let me see. Damn it. Is everything alright? Fine, it's fine. My time in Brazil had come to an end. That was one doing that case. Well, my father was from here, so it made sense to come this way. In truth, I do not care much for your ghost stories. We have plenty back home, but this hotel has a lot of records for this area, so I come. This event suits me. If I came here alone, I would be the main attraction, yes. I'm just one more who plays drums in the carnival. There are so many, nobody pays attention. I'm researching everything I can find about the area, census data, birth records, immigration records. Your people have badly kept records. My room is full of this stuff, but can I find a thing on him? Ah, this is a foolish thing. I know only his first name, Shay, and when he left this country in 1864, like so many others. Were you at the bridge game? Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? Yes, Darcy taught me how to play. This is how bored I was. Did many attempt? Aside from Darcy and I were the Caligans, Queen, Lau, Coventry, and this man who owns the place, Blake. That's good to know. And can you tell me about the burial record? Do you have much in the way of family back home? None. My mother was an escaped slave. She raised me in a quilombo. I live here, I lived there my whole life, almost entirely not living until slavery was abolished in 1888. Even then, we were slow to trust the outside. But last year, my mother and I went to Rio to see Christmas there. She was nervous, but I was excited. We ate oranges and sugared nuts. Despite the heat, we even tried a mule wine. As a gift, we took a photograph. I am glad we did. It is all I have left of her. A man saw us that day, a captain of the forest who had run-ins with my mother and her camp. His job was to recapture slaves back when slavery was in full force. Peter, having never found our settlement, he followed us back that day. Then he returned that night with some friends, all of them drunk. They went to shoot up the place, killing many, including my mother. Those they did not kill, they captured, and so my home was destroyed and my family killed and scattered. My lord, that is awful. Yes, I feel adrift in the world. Maybe someday I will find something good in that freedom, but not yet.
I have to be off.
Sure.
That's depressing. Okay. So he has an alibi. You know, Callahan and Coventry and Blake weren't the bridge game. Probably we don't know. And Hunter was fixing the door at that point.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Mm. You would be best to speak with the stable master about stable matters. Oh, well, that's bullshit. Do you recognize this? I believe Miss Hisham was drawing this or something like it. It looks similar to the vase Wilhelmina Blake holds in her portrait in the atrium. Where's that vase now? I have no idea, sir. I've never seen the actual thing. Likely it is lost. Though I suppose it could have been put into the basement storage along with all her other items. Mm. I'm told there was a bridge game the other evening. Did I miss out on much? Yes, one of the events that was run for the guests. As the Marquis Blade was overseeing it himself, I took the opportunity to meet with the housekeeper and coordinate rotas for the following day. I'm afraid I have little less to tell you as a result. So supposedly he wasn't
I need nothing else, thank you.
Certainly.
involved. Supposedly. Is he at the stables? Where was the store? Hmm. I might want to just brute force it like the other one. Oh. I see that the ghosts are multiplying. Okay. Like I can't remember, like I remember seeing it but I don't remember it. And it's only 4, so I might as well. Because that might represent the pros that I'm looking. You're not gonna turn around again? You to scare me? No? Okay. That's not it. Okay. Nothing. Like it's probably like uh okay. Thing. Um trying to remember. I think there was a circle and a plus sign. Is there a clue here for it? Again, I don't remember seeing it. That's the yeah, we checked this before. Yeah, it had to have been but then it had to have been originally in the manager's room and I just didn't take note of it. I need to think. I need to remember. Actually, I could just check the footage from the The original recording. Pretty sure it was this. I'll go do that. Give me a second. I'll just mute it. So. Wait, it's not there. Wait, it's not there? Then when did I see it? Not there. It has to be in one of my... It has to be in one of my items there. Vigils, observation... Is it in one of the diaries? I do have notes from people, so... And... Documents. Look, Mistine's signature. Journal. Yeah, there it is. I knew that I'd seen it somewhere. It wasn't there, it had to be a diary. Oh, wait, I'll check it. Plus the triangle and... Okay. So there was a plus sign. Plus... Triangle and... Oh, this is the bad house. Lockers. Look, closed for the season, I suspect. Interest. Just linens, okay. And I do have a locker key. 5, 7, 2. Wasn't it 11? Changing room. Also closed from this side. And on the lady's side. Also nothing in the scene cabinet. Heaven. Jewelry box. Received threatening letters from Mr. Scarrett. I brought my dagger. I hope you're ready for what comes next, Scarrett. And also make out the number 451. It must have been written on the page atop this one. I guess I shouldn't have brute forced that other thing, huh? A letter from Dr. Gallagher. Seems to be part of a longer conversation. He seems to be offering to meet her and teach her some Irish magic, despite some warnings or refusal from yet on the matter. Probably mispronouncing that. Make no mistake, my respect for my aunt is unwavering, but she's rigid in her ways, and she won't be persuaded on this. She prioritizes safety over progress, protection above any sort of advancement. You want recognition, of course you do, and I swear you shall have it. My aunt might not understand that, Evelyn, but I promise you I do. I might not be who you asked for, but I know the tradition in and out, and I think we could help each other. Considering, won't you? And the missing pages from Miss Dean's journal. It seems like Miss Dean sacrificed her friendship with Miss Quinn to get access to some text. Understandably, Miss Quinn was not thrilled with this. A ring. I wonder how important this is to Miss Dean that she left it behind. Can I just not close it? It feels weird leaving it open. Oh. Like it feels incorrect. But there's something I need from here. Bro, it's literally the east corridor. Well, at least we have what we need. If I had to assume, they might be in the garden. They said they wanted to go there later. That side. Ah, the youngin. Yo, do I wanna ask? Probably should. They had the hedge mason. I might be able to find them later, but there you are.
Hello again, my friend.
Well, I guess I would have to ask her about the ring first to give it to him. Miss Barbosa seems to have suffered a great loss indeed. So she tells me, Mr. Ward. Grief is an old friend in my line of work, but it still does me no good to see her visit a warm-hearted soul like that. And can you tell me more, like, can you give me the statement though? You said Miss Mantovani offered you a reading. Indeed she did. For her astonishing showmanship, I am astounded that she hasn't grown more of an ego.
I've taken enough of your time.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
Weird that she's not here. Did you go back to her room? No, otherwise I would have had her, I think. Wait, don't I have her schedule actually? Shoot, didn't I? It's so weird. Did I not get her? Well, there's a chance that she's in an area that I haven't entered yet, so I can't see her because I don't have it on the map. That's a possibility. But where? And always enter her room again. Just to check. Well. Looks like it's been a while since his bed was moved. One floorboard is coming up here, but it is still secure. Is this a key? Northeast corridor key. A master key for all bedrooms in the northeast corridor. For use by the staff. Well, that's good to know. Oh, well. Maybe we should investigate. Interest? Nothing of interest. And nothing of interest. I don't have a lot of time, and I don't know if he's gonna come to the bedroom the second that the hour is up. Send me to pray. Like I'm. I would be really screwed, I feel, if someone found me in their bedroom. Manor locked. Might want to go and investigate in the library first. Waste time on that. Copies of the Bible sit here with cortex of other faiths. It's interesting to see this so openly displayed. To some, this would be blasphemous. Percival Blake medical codes, lucid dreaming, Irish mythology. Okay, this is medical code. Look up giant. Irish mythology has its share of giants, but none so noteworthy as Fionn MacCamel, the bearer of the Thumb of Knowledge and leader of the legendary band of warriors, the Fianna. Fionn has many tales attributed to him: the formation of the Giant's Causeway, the creation of the Isle of Man and Loch Neagh, and the battling of many mythological foes. There are some who believe him to be demigod descendant of MacKill, The last king of the 12th at the Danan. Okay. Is he dreaming? Read on. A type of dream state wherein the dreamer is aware they are dreaming and has control inside said dream. Dreamers may be able to control, explore, and recall dreams in a way not possible from normal deeper sleep. There are many ways to achieve a lucid dream state, and like many skills, it will get better with practice. A common method is to induce sleep states in such a way as to block entering deeper sleep. Examples include waking the dreamer regularly or using specially crafted music to block the mind from entering deep slumber. Will a psychologist or doctor know more about this? Okay. Oh. Oh, I might as well analyze you and waste my time with that. Scars on hands and face, multiple scars as if she suffered several different accidents and injuries. A striking brooch worn around the collar. And penny in pocket. Its varnish is worn around the crepe. She uses it often and probably for long periods of time. Okay, you're still here, but I want to make sure that to check all of the bedrooms that I have available now.
Mrs. Joyce, do you have the master key for the southeast corridor?
Oh no, Mr. Varley. I only had the atrium master key with me today. I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Yes, it's not there anymore.
Thank you. Now, one of the guests has lost her key, and I was hoping I could use this to get her back in.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables. He has the northwest corridor locked away in a safe there.
I don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
Oh, I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
No, he claims he can't find a way through, but I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter. Do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor master in one of the unassigned rooms.
What? What in the heavens was he doing in there?
I do not know, but I doubt it was cleaning. When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it, and clean up anything he's done.
Oh, Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
I appreciate that. I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess' guest and the host of this séance, which you know is important to the future of this manor. Once this whole business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
Useful information to have. I've made a note of it. I think that I got most of those keys. Many doors require a key to open. Keys can be found by exploring. Where to explore is guided by the note you just took. The southeast corridor key is missing. The atrium key is in the supply closet. The northeast corridor key is in one of the unassigned rooms. The southwest key is lost in the basement storeroom. The northwest corridor is still securely locked away in the stable safe. So I have most of those keys, I believe.
What do you make of this then, sir?
I was rather hoping you might be able to tell me.
I've not the faintest. But I noticed that it's finally gone down.
Has it now?
Aye, sir. It's been climbing all week, but finally went the other way this morning.
How odd. I wonder what caused that.
Okay, she's not there. Might as well. Note. A note from Mr. Dupre confirming a meeting in the drawing room. It does not say a time. Do any schedule for this weekend? I have noted her movements in my timetable. Actually, I have that. Yeah, I do. Gonna be in the old garden. Can talk to her. A letter in Italian. The ink has small circular stains that I recognize as teardrops. The address is La Casina Mantovani, so her family home. Medium-sized boots of Italian quality. Pill bottles. Empty bottles of medication. Must be to manage her symptoms. I wonder if she has been seeing a doctor for... Oh, well, here. Okay. I'll check that in a sec. A copy of Malombra by the Italian writer Antonio Fogazzaro. Postal orders to La Casina Mantovani. Miss Mantovani is planning to send money home to Italy. Her contract for the event signed between her and Vincent Varley. I would wager this is an unusually high fee for such an event. Certainly I'm being overpaid to be here, and she is receiving that many times over. Photographs of a young Miss Mantovani with a grandmother maybe. Mantovani family seem very important to her. A group of people posting in front of a farmhouse. A few of them look a bit like Miss Mantovani. Must be her family and their home. Oh. A number of blood-stained handkerchiefs. Another symptom of her illness, no doubt. A tarot deck. A fresh-looking tarot deck. It must be a spare. Calm. A vandalized flyer for the grand séance. This must be the same one Miss Mantovani found stabbed into her door. Leviticus 20:27 is all that it says. I wonder what that verse is. Regardless, it feels threatening. A shawl, no doubt for the cold weather. Wait, why does this look familiar? Is this the shawl I saw being washed when I arrived here? Does that mean Miss Mantovani? Yeah. Posters for events Carmela Mantovani has headlined in the past. She really has traveled the world for this stuff. I would think this is a strange thing to bring, but maybe it suggests she travels often and without much notice. She might be bringing things from one event to another by mistake or as mementos of her work. Think other than the box. Those whatever is being linked to. Um, is there anything? Seen any other secrets? Uh, hmm. How are you supposed to do this? Mm. how am I supposed to... I have no idea how to solve this one. I'm gonna have to take my time with that later. Okay, so the brace bedroom is empty. Mr. Dupre's travel papers from the United States. A luggage ticket for Bay 46. There's a simple scroll on the back, a sigil, like the ones from my dream. That might help me. Thank you, catches my eye. Exchange between Miss Mantovani and Mr. Dupre arranging a meeting for this weekend to discuss funeral rites. The meeting is scheduled for 6 p.m. in the drawing room after Miss Mantovani's talk, which is at 5 p.m. Perhaps I could listen in. Everything needed to be in a letter. Okay. So, nothing untoward. The drawings, they look like Evelyn Dean. She also looks exactly like that because I saw the hedge maze fire pit. Medium-sized shoes. The play schedule for this weekend. I have noticed his movements in my timetable. Beautiful statuette that seems to represent death in some way or another. It was Maman Brigitte and engraved in delicate lettering on her necklace.
I should close off the mystery of Miss Dean's bedroom. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
And a journal. This is possible, it's uncanny. Evelyn Dean is a spitting image of my dearly departed friend. I thought her a ghost at first. It cannot be coincidence us meeting here like this. I am being asked, no, compelled to act upon this message that cannot be allowed to happen. I'll write of it no more. I cannot dwell, cannot feed the urge. Urge? What is happening to you, Mr. Dupre? It's the same image from my dream. And night after night I see this, but why? And an urn filled with ashes. Mr. Dupre must have lost somebody recently. Irish mythology books. Right. I think that's everything of import here. I don't know, 28 pieces of evidence. Oh, wait. A letter from Victor Rory Callaghan ordering him home for this grand séance. Notes on the event. It seems the doctor is preparing a research paper on the events of this weekend. It looks like medical records, but they're masked by a sigil. Callaghan's case files. It contains his notes on Miss Mantovani. According to this, she doesn't have long to live. Irregular heart rhythms, the onset of organ failure, a weakness of the blood. He's not sure what is causing it. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Wait, I have to sneeze again. He's not sure what is causing it, but it seems to believe that wouldn't help her anyway in this late stage. All he can do is minimize her pain in these, her final days. Stationery. Chemical used in the development of photographs. Medium-sized round boots. A gramophone record and a note. Note to self, request gramophone to room so I can attempt to use this music to re-enter the dream and find out what is going on here. The doctor has a similar plan to myself. I'll leave this record with him in case he succeeds where I fail. Various correspondence on the topic of the occult and its place inside of the scientific studies. Mary. As in Mary Blake, the Marquise's deceased wife. Miss McLeod. I can see she is not shadowed by anything here. She looks a little lost without Mrs. Lau by her side. This image of Mr. O'Mara did not come out so well. Another photo of Miss Evelyn Dean. She looks more haunted than in the other picture I have. I wonder why. But this confirms for me that the doctor took the photograph I now have. Did he send it to me then, or was it taken from his room? I see the church at the back of the grounds. A letter full of on fire Canada from her sister-in-law. Instructions to allow no harm to come to her boy, Dr. Callaghan, I assume. Unless she wants something worse than a few white streaks to happen to her hair. She seems concerned that her son is wasting his time and risking his life in his medical path. From reading this, it seems he's an acclaimed and respected doctor with the potential of quite a lucrative life ahead of him, if only he would focus on it. And then he catches my eye. It seems like Miss Callaghan is making notes on the other guest. Erickson, a fraud and a poor one at that. Barbosa, the poor lamb is lost here. There is no trace of actual magic of her. I figured none of the staff would have any diage, but Hunter has training. Here more people have had those strange dreams. They all start innocent enough, in a manor, lots of out of place doors, seeing those spirals, an urge to attend the séance, then become deeper over time. The staff, those I get anything from, their dreams have moved on from the séance. They have darker messages, frustration, a longing to leave trapped animals. Stranger still, they seem to be experiencing one another's dreams, like a big stupor of experiences all mixed together. How is that? Barry is planning some newfangled investigation. I'll leave it to him. I need to stay focused on the well. Small shoes. Looks to be a hasty schedule of sorts. It's titled Weekends Well Scrying. Sunday 11 Karma, Sunday 14 Lloyd, Sunday 18 Quarantine. There's also a note. Make sure everyone has direction for the hedge maze. Right, I checked. There's something done up inside. It looks like the scraps are from a torn-up letter. That looks correct. It's a letter from Evelyn Dean asking Faya to teach her Irish magical traditions. It seems Miss Dean recently became aware of her own heritage, which spawned a want to study under Fiat. It seems Miss Callaghan's reaction was to angrily tear up the letter and throw it away, but only after scrolling Jackin on it. Jackin? Level says until your headache passes, aunt. It is unused. I think that's everything important in here. I need to try that door again. Ticket siege. Let's see if I can figure it out. Don't understand. Okay, maybe. Was 2 lines that I don't manage to do. God, it just pisses me off. Store at the library. 98. First gonna be in the wall garden. Cross of Saint Bridget, one of the Irish patrons. Knowing Smile, I have the impression she knows more about those around her than they would like. Dusty clothes. Either he's recently been moving around in all spaces or he has not cleaned his suit in a while. Stained hands. His hands are stained with something, but I cannot tell what. Painted, like.
Ah, good day. I don't believe we've met. My name is Simon Coventry. I'm a jeweller from London. Who might you be?
Acklam Ward, sir. Pleased to meet you.
No, very pleased to meet you, I'm sure. This is my first séance, and I must say that everyone is so very interesting.
Well, I hope not to disappoint.
I'm sure you won't, dear boy. Now, can I help you?
Your hands, they are stained. Ah, so they are. My apologies. I must admit I took some work with me. I was working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. I should have done a better job cleaning up after myself. You have some dust on you, sir. Ah, so I do. How did that get there? Perhaps the housekeeper is not so fastidious as she should be, eh? This man is lying to me. I heard there was a game of bridge the other night. There was. I had to dust off my skills a bit, but it was a fun little game altogether. May I ask who played? I may try to run up a game myself, so it would be good to know who plays. Ah, well, myself, Miss Callaghan, Mrs. Darcy, Miss Barbosa, Miss Queen, and Mrs. Lowe were there. The Marquise Blade joined too. Oh, and the doctor stepped in for, I want to say, Mr. Scarrett, who dropped out for some reason at the last moment. Interesting. This is an odd question, Mr. Coventry, but have you noticed Mrs. Darcy's brooch? I have, yes. Hard not to spot a piece like that in my trade, but I must say it seemed familiar to me somehow. From what you've seen of it, do you think it matches this ring? Ah, that's why I know it. It was her man, Cecil Darcy, who told me of this event. He wanted his ring, this ring, resized for a lady's finger. He was unsure of the size of the ring finger, though, so he didn't get it done at the time. Imagine a man not knowing his wife's size, ring size. In this, the year of our Lord 1897.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
That's what I needed to know.
Hello. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, God bless you, sir. It isn't often someone introduces themselves to the help. Caitlin Joyce, I'm the housekeeper here. If there's anything you need, just come right to me.
Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I'll try not to be a bother.
Nonsense, Lord knows. We could use someone normal at this damnable séance. Why the Marquess saw fit to risk our immortal souls bringing that Satanism here is beyond me. Why, I've half a mind to... Oh, don't mind me, sir. Just getting crotchety in my old age.
Ah, so you're the one who left that note. I understand that there was a bridge game held on Tuesday. Yes, not that I'd know about it. I left some bottles and glasses out the night before and saw myself out. If they can flirt with the devil, they can pour their own drinks, I'm sure. Okay, so you're not gonna give me anything. I don't suppose you recognize this face? I do, strange looking thing. Apparently it was around here somewhere years ago. One of the Blake family, not living here now, it was hers. Put it all the way over in Egypt, if you'd believe that, with painting in the atrium of her holding it. I accidentally stumbled into this broom closet recently and noticed a stone cross on the cleaning trolley. Oh yes, that'd be mine, of course. I'd broken off a statue that was being tossed out and, well, I thought it shouldn't go to waste. Of course, it's a shame about those red stains, isn't it? Ah, that's only rust. I quite like it, to be honest with you. After all, Jesus must have bled when he died for our sins. I don't know how I feel about that. What do you make of these? They look like components for a charm of some sort. Oh, good lord, don't bring those near me, sir. Who knows what darkness they hold? If it's important, ask Mr. Hunter. He's thicker skinned about these things. Otherwise, burn them, sir, please. Mr. Varley mentioned he was in a staff meeting during the bridge game. Well, yes, sir, I was there too, but I'm serving drinks to blasphemers.
I'll be off. Mrs.
God bless you, sir.
She's a little too religious. Oh, she said that they had a painting of the face, didn't she? Yeah, there it is. A portrait of a woman with dark hair. She's holding an ornate vase that looks to be Egyptian. That's curious. The plaque reads, Lady Wilhelmina Blake. Hmm. Information on Wilhelmina Blake. Wilhelmina August Blake was born in 1788 to Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquis of Doon. She disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29, 1828. She had a passion for music from an early age and was often called upon to entertain her father's guests with piano recitals in the drawing room. In the months leading to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology after her uncle Lord Barnard Blake gifted her an ancient vase he recovered during an expedition in Giza. The vase disappeared on the same night as Lady Blake. Her father experienced episodes of melancholy in his later years and would roam the grounds searching for his daughter, Anne, a man that she had never left Blake Manor. Her whereabouts and fate remain unknown. Oh. A bottle of sherry. Bottle of sherry, it's open, but it's only missing a drink or two's worth. Alright, that's a schedule. I do... Or anything else, I do want to try and get... to the basement if it's possible. But there's someone on the other side. Oh, that means I can't enter. Hmm? That's... Oh, is that the shape? Wait. Have anything to write with? No, I don't. Okay. I'll just take a screenshot then. A second. Okay, so then I have it. And I might, like, this might be the shape that it's supposed to have. In which case, it might not be that difficult to open that door. Oh, you're outside. Oh, I probably should check on you, but first I want to see if I can open the basement. Resort to the basement, presumably for deliveries and the like. There should be... Eavesdrop. Yep, eavesdrop.
Oh, hold on. I can't think. I see...
I've got you. Is it a vision?
It's not... nothing. I can't see any... It's like it wants me to see something, but I can't. Whatever it is.
Should I be concerned?
But there is no portent to be concerned about. Which is... I have no idea, actually.
Well, but I meant... Should I be concerned about you, sweetheart? Are you alright?
I don't feel bad. I feel strange. Why can't I feel like usual?
Ivy.
There will go my 2 minutes that I have left. Well, there would go my 2 minutes that I have left. That's not entirely a bad use of them. Morning cameo. A jet and ivory cameo depicting a man's silhouette. It's in memory of someone, but who? Watchful expression. She has an acute gaze, no doubt watching events quite carefully. White heather hairpin. A collection of small dried white flowers in her hair. Innocent bearing. She presents herself more like a child than adult. Oh, it's good that I at least got that. And now it's raining. That means that it's most likely that everyone is inside. Speaking of,
Focus, child!
No, I am. You've just lost me.
A master key! Surely the staff has one for the bedrooms!
No, we have 5 different ones. Hunter's is in the stable, mine... Sorry, that was strange. It was as if... What were we talking about?
Where is your clarity, child? Was it the drink, or this blasted place that has devoured your mind? Or that Dean woman? Don't think I wasn't aware. I should have acted sooner there. She has jeopardized things too much already.
I'm sorry, Father. I don't...
I'm sorry, Seamus. I shouldn't have snapped. I'll find you later should you have another lucid moment. God be with you.
oh, interesting. God dang it! I need me a staff door. Need me a staff door. Breakfast is 7, 9 to 10. Lunch is around 1 to 2. Well, I'll take my lunch there first.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Yes.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
Care to join us, sir? If you don't mind me speaking for you both, of course.
No, it's all right. Maybe he knows something about Miss Hisham's friend.
Please. Declan Mord. Thank you for letting me join.
Yeah, okay. Now, Miss Hisham, who is your friend?
Miss Dean. Evelyn Dean. Have you met her?
Is this a joke? Did Miss Dean put you up to this?
I don't.
Mr. O'Mara, please.
Sorry. Yes, I know, Miss Dean. We have history. I thought maybe she sent you down here to make fun at my expense. It would be the sort of thing she would find amusing.
What about her, Miss Hisham?
Thank you. I was meant to meet her yesterday. Or the day before. It's cloudy, but I haven't seen her. And I asked the staff, and after blank stares, I was told she had left.
She left? That doesn't seem correct. Why would she go? She lives for this stuff.
A family matter, maybe.
Do you know her, sir?
As much as I know any of you three, I'm afraid. We talked at the afternoon tea on Tuesday, which turned into afternoon drinks, which turned into my needing a slow start on Wednesday.
Tuesday, you say?
You, Mr. Ward. Do you know her?
Well, I don't know how bad it is that we might know her father, so...
I have had dealings with her father.
With Rupert? You must be a shady devil then, Mr. Ward. Ha! I'm only making fun. Mr. Dean is a hard-fisted businessman. Certainly, I doubt you know him from church.
You are correct there, Mr. O'Mara. I don't know much about his daughter. Does the apple fall far from the tree?
Oh. Yes and no, I suppose. She certainly has his drive and forceful personality, and disdain for the man upstairs. But she is less interested in material things than he.
It is very easy to not care about material things when you have so much of them to hand.
I'm sorry I cannot help you, Miss Hisham, but I'll keep an eye out.
Very well. I hope she is okay. I overheard that the telegraph machine is recovered. I'll send something to her home so she can contact me on her return. Please excuse me.
Of course. I'll take this opportunity to make my leave as well.
Me too. This whole meal has left me painfully upset.
Well, information is information, though. This painting is... This of Miss Diane's trail to the hedge maze. Well, with that out of the way, let's try one more time. With the sigil in the door. Because it might just be that symbol on the floor. It looks like... Okay, let's use it. Let me bring up the symbol. Okay, so I have it on my screen. How would I... Maybe... 1, 2, 3... Actually, no, that's less. Like... Can I even... I can't do the ones in the center. No, it might be for something else then. That one. Close. One floor. Can I maybe enter from this? Oh. It's like in the dream. Oh, and this one is marked, okay. Actually, that's the exact same one as the other door. I hate patterns, I feel so stupid. But there's a door hidden behind this wall. Am I still dreaming? It's rotted here. Is that an unholy place? Clearly, considering there's a set of remains. This looks like bones. The skull, it appears to be human. It couldn't have been. My eyes are deceiving me. A hallucination caused by gas or mold in the air, perhaps. Then, how can I explain these flames? This. What in God's name was that? That hole wasn't there before. Another one of those. Another sigil bag. Somebody must have sealed off this passage to this area sometime after Percival walled it up. Okay. Let's see if I can figure this out again. I hate that I did it like 2 seconds ago and I already forgot. It just makes me feel really stupid. Not that I'm not. Yes, I am, but... This place is even worse than the first one. Now the skeleton in pieces. Is this what she wanted me to find? Oh, so those are the walled-up lovers we read about. Okay. Oh, I guess we found them. And I think that that's the symbol that I'm supposed to be doing on the door, too. So I might be able to solve it now, as long as I sort of figure it out how to do it. I complete it somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so now it appears because I completed it before. Well, that's good. It was... I don't... It's possible. What is this place? Bro, we did this twice. Whatever black magic caused this, somebody went through a lot of trouble to mask Miss Dean's room. Can't hear anything. There's a key in the lock. It seems to be a master key for this corridor, but why was it left here? What other mysteries does this room hold for me? A little bit interesting me in here. Now we're getting music too. That means something serious must be here. No interest? Nothing of note. And here? Nothing. Sheets are loose as if the person making the bed was distracted and unskilled. A bottle of turpentine. What's it doing under here? There's something painted under there, but I can't make it out. Cuff marks by the bed's legs. It looks like it's been recently moved. There's some kind of markings made onto the floor. I've seen this before. Symbol in my dream on the stone at the end. Though it is deformed here, a new shape seems to have been left by the formation. Someone tried to clean it then. And close the door too.
That sigil. It unlocked some kind of memory. Somebody painted this sigil under the bed on the night Miss Dean went missing. The same one from my dream. When they came back to remove it, they couldn't, and they magically sealed the room to cover their tracks. I have a hazy understanding of the sigil's intent somehow. It draws attention to the person above it, though attention of what I do not know. It brings them back to the dream, maybe. I'm unclear. It's as if I have memory that is not quite my own.
And the turpentine. It looks like somebody made an attempt to shift these markings. Okay, it was to clean that. There's a loose floorboard here. Is there something under it? It's a note. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3. Turn west and walk for 2 junctions, and south for 1. It is kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. Something else too. A piece of a paper stained with what exactly? Another pattern. What on earth am I supposed to draw at this time? A pattern like that? Could it be? No. I don't think it's that one. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to find a sigil for that. Back to this room when I need to. And by that I mean when I get that new sigil.
Oh, hello, Mr. Ward.
Well, hello there.
Hold on. Isn't that... Yes, that's Evelyn. Miss Dean's room. It is, isn't it? I'd forgotten, but I'm sure of it now. What were you doing in there?
See, I don't know if I trust him. I don't think he might have done it, but I don't trust him.
Ah, good afternoon. Don't mind me, I was just seeing how I like the room. I asked the manager for a room with a southern view.
Is that one free? Miss Dean is staying there, no?
The staff mentioned that she left late Tuesday night.
Yeah, we had, like, lunch and it was mentioned.
She did? That doesn't seem... Do you happen to know why Miss Dean left?
I wasn't told. Why do you ask?
I saw Miss Dean late on Tuesday night. I tried to speak with her, but she didn't seem to be herself. She had spent some significant time at the bar, I assumed. She went towards the East Tower behind you. I did go after her to see if she was all right, but... Well, even drunk, she was faster than me with this blasted stick. Anyway, I'm not one to go chasing a woman, so...
That's a little strange.
I suppose she was fine, if she had her wits about her to leave. She gets up to all sorts of things. Just another one of her escapades.
I did hear something about her wandering off. I'll see that she's alright.
There you go, then. Guilt absolved.
Awkward. So Miss Dean was wandering the grounds in a daze just prior to her disappearance. But what does this all mean? Well, before I do my hypothesis, I know that she ended up in the garden. And it seems directions, like, that seems like directions in the note of like hedge maze. Wrong. Let's do the room. Probably the sigil under her bed.
It seems Miss Dean was wandering the halls in a magical stupor, brought on by the markings painted under her bed. What does this tell me about the culprit?
Well, they use magic.
It seems as if the culprit knows how to use magic to achieve their ends, whatever those may be. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
They have added some key facts. It's time to start cross-examining to figure out who the culprit is. Culprit facts are on the left, character facts are on the right. You see that you eliminate any characters who don't match what you know about the culprit. You can eliminate characters throughout the investigation. Eliminations are not permanent. She's under fake credentials, so she can't. He's failed in his attempts to learn magic, so he can't. No magical talents, also can't. She wears small shoes. He doesn't trust the use of magic, so he wouldn't use it if he wanted to kill her. You cannot write. Before I go to the hedge maze. Do any of the keys I have open? Evelyn Graveyard. Open to guests on Sunday. Change shot. Could of course have opened outside of the 3D schedule, but I kind of go no further regardless. I'll see what other routes are possible before trying to scale this imposing looking barrier. Alright, the photo. There should be another way to enter here. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3, then turn west and walk for 2 junctions, then south for 1. It is kept behind the cornerstone which is seen when you face the stairs. I'm gonna grab some notations here so I don't forget. I don't understand what it means start the garden in autumn. Well, it's not the hedge maze, it is the garden itself. Actually. Though again, I don't understand start the garden in autumn. Oh, the statues. You might be autumn, maybe? Statue of a woman carrying a sheaf of wheat, embodying summer. Okay, so you're summer. Might be winter, so autumn might be the last one. A young lady carrying a bushel of flowers, or maybe grass, and personifying spring. You're kidding me, you didn't put it on. Okay, fine, so you are autumn. Statue depicts a young woman carrying a harvest of grapes. Of the set, she seems to represent autumn. Okay. In autumn. And then... start the garden in autumn. So then is east, junction, north 3, 3 junctions, west at the third, 2 junctions, south 1, kept behind the corner store which is seen when you face the stairs. Okay, let's see if I can. So east, then junction, then north 3 times. 2, eavesdrop.
Not saying I disapprove or anything, but what has a fella like you knowing so much about Irish mythology?
I have, well, had a friend. She was a priestess of your goddess, Breed. I learned a great deal from her.
Ah, so that's why you're here.
Yes. I've come to scatter her ashes in her homeland. It was her last request.
Hey, you can travel all you like, but the heart never leaves home. Not really. Where will you put her?
I'm not sure what to do with her. Not yet.
Well, If it's breed she looked at, you could do worse than take her to Fahart. Up by Dundalk and Loud. That's where they say she was born. She got it well up there. Great view of the bay and the moorings up that way. Not a bad place to spend eternity.
That sounds nice. Thank you, Mr. O'Finn.
3. Then 2 junctions to the west. 2. And then south 1. There it is.
This is where the note from Miss Dean's room leads me. If I look in here, then... Ah! Found it. A strange book.
That's one way to call it, but yeah.
It feels as though it's staring right through me.
Just have a night. This issue fills me with dread, but then it's overpowered by a sense of ambition. These emotions my own, or do they belong to someone else? This issue fills me with a deep sense of sadness and the fear of being trapped. Are these emotions my own, or do they belong to someone else? Despite the modern looking cover, the pages are old and rough. While they are dry, they smell of peat and moss. I'm not sure what this was written with, but I have a fear it was not ink. I can make out some Irish letters, but others are unfamiliar to me. Somebody has translated the sigils. Miss Dean, perhaps. The first one means to open, and the second means to close. Also written here is Skyo Release, but I see nothing of that name in these pages. Why on earth did she have this? Symbols certainly seem like the ones I've been using, but what is their purpose? Page maze. Okay, she's in the dining room, but that means that I cannot talk to her. If she's stuck there, I'm gonna have to wait. In that case, I might as well talk to you.
Hello again, my friend.
Someone mentioned to me that you had an urn with you when you arrived at the manor, Mr. Dupre. Indeed I do, Mr. Ward. You consider a being of true menace. Really? I speak naturally of my dearest friend. She'd wanted her ashes scattered in her home country, you see. I must admit, however, that I'm taking my time. I still have hope that I may see her one last time before laying her to rest. Do you recognize this woman? Why, of course, that's... No, sorry, that's Christine, isn't it? I should be able to make the distinction. I should. Does this book mean anything to you, Mr. Dupre? It does, Mr. Ward, and for that I am glad. I will not trifle with the energy it holds, nor the magic those symbols have to offer. I've heard Miss Callaghan is a master in the art of well scrying, so I have heard. In fact, I have made plans to visit her myself, to be able to show a person their loved ones while separated. What a gift.
I've taken enough of your time.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
And you're back. What can I do you for?
Yes, perhaps. What do you make of these? These look like the components of a sort of charm to me. I'd say that's about right. Couldn't say what kind of charm, though, without seeing it assemble. A lot of the magic's in the making of the thing. You know the goddess Brit? Aye, her father was a chieftain of the Nan. He's a powerful and versatile god. Her realm is up in Felgarth by Dundalk. A modest shrine, but then I think that's how she'd liked it. What do you make of this book, Mr. Finn? Now, where you find a thing like that, lad? I can't read the words Neverland letters, but those markings in the columns, that is Ogam, and that I can read. It's of the meaning of gateway or door, but not quite. It's something akin to both, but less mundane than either. And the shadow, if you will. I think I have seen something stalking the manor grounds. A large ghostly figure. Oh lad, if you've seen the twats of the Danan, then you're a lucky man. The old gods, get an education in your heritage, lad. You walked this land a long time ago, before disappearing to the other world. But fragments still exist, like the way you say it, large ghostly forms.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want. Not because you should.
Thank you, Druid. Right around. Let's see, whose rooms have I not checked? This here, but that's the ballroom, I'm pretty sure. There's one room there. I think those two there. The northwest. Oh, northwest corridor first. A mass of correspondence from various people. One mentioned Mr. Doyle and his placement here to investigate. Another talks about how the Aeon has been located, whatever it is, it resides here at Blake Manor. A note here about freeing the Aeon from its prison at all costs. Not that here is real. Another talks about how all attempts to reach Mr. Doyle have failed. I see the flyer for this event is attached to another letter. This is your chance, father, is written here. Somebody stayed here in order to reach Doyle, but he did not recognize them or know the faith. That's schedule. I've seen its schedule. Okay. Nothing. Only drawn maps. He's been trying to complete a map of the grounds, but it's poorly made. Not his skill set, I suppose. Incomplete maps of the ground. They are well made, unlike the recent continuation beside them. His shoes are medium in size. Note. A badly scrolled note, I think, requesting a meeting with Father Synod, but it's hard to read. As best as I can tell, it is signed Murphy. Stationery. Stick Bible. An empty pistol case. Does this mean the priest is constantly armed? But why? A Gnostic. Bible is a Gnostic one. He has a sermons of the likes recorded inside. Is this a branch of Christianity he really follows? He has a passage about a black iron prison mark, but I cannot make out what they mean. It's hard to make anything of use out. It's a very dense tome. I need to look elsewhere for more understandable information. Sequence of strange hand-drawn symbols was hidden below the Bible. One of those is like Mercury, isn't it? Like the sign for Mercury. A leather journal. Let's see the most recent entry. I've uncovered a hidden door which leads to the women's changing rooms. It is an ungodly place. Alas, I was hasty in my exit and have yet to review it properly. Between our assessment of the grounds and the talk at 11, our best opportunity will be at 6. But we will find these catacombs. Come Sunday morning, we will search them stone to stone. Catacombs? To the women's bathroom. Out. Wait, seriously? I didn't get the maps? Okay, that was the northeast. Norton. It's Upper. It's the one, right? Northwest, okay. Northwest of the corridor. That's Sophine, who I don't have a key for. The water closet. Hopefully nobody noticed that I did that in the ladies' room. Coventry. Somebody's... Occupied bed. Oh, you. Averted case. I suspect she'd rather not be talking at all. Small burn scars. Scars from years of cooking. Okay, and let's see if there's anything in it. That's a choice for a taxidermy. A book. Needed of interest. Note. Of interest. This flower, but there's nothing under it. Oh, we'll see under the bed then. Just in case there's anything important. And all those matches has been lost under here. Why is it so reddish now? It's 2 p.m. It's not really. It felt reddish for a second there. Like it's 2 p.m. It's not. You know.
I'm Declan Ward, miss. Who might you be?
Saoirse Murphy? Just the cook, sir. I don't think there's anything I can help the likes of you with. I don't know magic or have powers like you folks. Maybe things would be different if... Sorry, sir. I lost the run of myself.
Please forgive me for trying, but it seems as though you're trying to speak with Father Synod. Was there something you'd hope to ask him? Nothing that would be better left unasked, sir. I found a note lying about the hallway's maze, but I couldn't make out all the words. It looks like someone was hoping to ask Father Synod for help. Oh, it's just rubbish, sir. I'll dispose of it. Where did you say it was? Such a stupid idea. Okay, so it is yours. Have you burned your hands? It's alright, sir. Can't be a cook without some burns to show for it. Are you very busy, miss? You seem as if your mind might be somewhere else. Sorry about that, sir. I've had a hard time asking you to stick around all day. And that's alright, miss. I was worried that I might be making you uncomfortable instead. No, sir. I heard tell that Miss Dean was personally invited to the manor. Was she? That makes me happy, sir. The manor is a better place for having her in it, for she left. except... Go on. Well, I don't think it would have mattered, sir, whether she were invited or not. All that talent, and I guess there's not a thing on this earth that makes her feel worthwhile.
I'll leave you be.
Oh, all right, sir.
Interesting. Could that mean that it's... unlikely that it was her? Right, she's also not an option, because she has no magical abilities. Where's... Oh, there she is, finally. I need to show her the ring to give the stuff to the prey and finish that. Wait, that's not the way to... With the guidance. I'm stupid. Again. That's also a card. Robin?
You really mean to tell me you've never been to so much as a tarot reading before? Awfully common, of course, tarot. A seance or other ritual is preferable. But I really would have thought you'd have some experience.
No, I confess, I'm a novice to the whole thing. But this seance sounded so fascinating. When I heard of it, I couldn't bring myself not to come along.
No one could fault you for your lack of ambition.
Ambition? If you like. Mere curiosity, really. Who isn't a little interested in whatever comes next? Especially at our age.
Well, quite.
I'm gonna have to deal with you people in a second. Okay, Jesus. Yeah.
Mr. Ward, you come back to me.
Yeah, Here, Mrs. Darcy, do you happen to recognize this ring? Where did you get that? I found it around the hotel. Does it mean something to you? Not anymore. It was my husband's, the dog that he was. No, keep it. I won't look at that awful thing. Thank you.
That was all. Good day, Mrs. Darcy.
Good day, Mr. Ward.
And that means... what would be the play ring? Back in the wall garden to like... But not anywhere that I can actually get to him. It's kind of a shame. Cigar stains. There's a strong smell of cigars on the man's breath, and his mustache is stained with them. A serious crescent necktie. He's wearing a crest pinned to his necktie, but I don't recognize it. Ornamental cane. He's not leaning on it. It's just for show. Is it a matter of fashion, or does he have some other reason? Deadly paddler. He does not look well. Unusual cross. His resurrectix looks different to any I've seen. Strange Bible. A Bible, but not one I recognize. Scarring. His scar looks as if he's seen some sort of combat.
Terrible weather, eh? I might well move indoors before it gets any worse. Where are my manners? I'm Michael Skerritt, over from London. And you mark my words, young man, that's a name everyone will remember by the end of this event.
Declan Ward. The pleasure is mine.
May I ask what the crest on your necktie represents? Ah, I would love to, Mr. Wood, but that would rather defeat its purpose. I'm afraid I must leave you in the dark. Pretty sure... I was gonna say that that's not the Freemasons. I drew some tarot cards for myself, but I cannot make out the meaning. And you want my help? Naturally, of course. Tell me, then what cards did you draw? The Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Dead card. Is that good? By Jove, I had a similar spread myself recently. And the message is clear. The cards are saying there is an important moment in our futures, one in which we can greatly influence things to come, but at some great cost to ourselves. Will we make that sacrifice when the time comes? That is hard to know, but speaking for myself, I intend to. Dare I say, Mr. Scarrett, you must have built some legacy over the years. Well, a fellow at my stage always thinks that maybe he could do more. I am the last of my line, you see, an only child who has had the misfortune to outlive whatever distant relatives I once had. A lot of pressure, then, to make sure the name Scarrett carries on once my time comes. I think that is what really excites me about this seance. Everyone is so focused on hearing a ghost, any ghost, speak. Whereas I am fascinated by who the ghost will be. To us, it does not matter, yet. Well, not so many specific ghosts, you see. We're going to reach out and grab the closest. And keep doing so until we find one who will talk to us. And that ghost, tens, perhaps hundreds of years after they're dead, will suddenly be a star. We all want to know their background, their life. In death, they will be famous forever. Entire teams will dig into their past, their death, their life. Books will be written on them, and their first words from beyond the grave will be immortalized. Now that is a legacy we're dying for. Were you in correspondence with Miss Dean, Mr. Scarrett? Why, yes, I was. I have taken a shine to her, I won't deny. Not in that way, you understand. She has opened my eyes, and I intend to repay her kindness this weekend. Are you ready for the end, Mr. Scarrett? Had a few glasses, have you, Mr. Ward, ready to set the world's wrongs to right, eh? It's quite alright, it doesn't bother me. I've had to face up to it, of course. I am not getting any younger. It absolutely terrified me, of course. Death. Whoever is ready, really ready. Well, I suppose I am, now. I spent a fortune looking for ways out, mundane or magical. Sadly not something money can buy. But in the pursuit of a spell, a little ointment to buy myself more time, I met one of the other guests who is now here, Miss Evelyn Dean. We talked, she listened to me, gave me readings, she helped me realize what I was scared of. She convinced me that I didn't have to be scared anymore. She showed me a path to controlling the fear. So yes, thanks to her, I'm ready for the end. "17 of 20, well... Gonna be immortalized. It's the first ghost to speak from beyond the grave. What if? I know what happened here.
Mr. Scarrett is planning on killing himself during the séance, so that he will be a nearby and willing ghost, letting him be the one that communicates with the living. He thinks doing this will make him famous in death. I need to find and confront him about this.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
Jacuz. Your goal is to take your own life and be immortalized as the first ghost to speak from beyond the grave.
And what a plan, yes?
It is a stupid plan.
People across the globe and the ages will know this moment, this piercing of the veil, and with it, they will know the name Michael Scarrett. Impressive, eh?
Frankly, Mr. Scarrett, it turns my stomach.
What?
That the best way you can think to see out your days is by ending them in the hope of impressing who exactly?
Yeah, like who are you trying to impress? All of this, the people here?
The others here at the event. Businessmen back home. Or historians in the future. Such a pointless sacrifice. And you don't even know if it will work.
I believe it will work. Miss Mantovani can pull it off.
Perhaps she can. And she'll get all the accolades for it too. You know Louis Pasteur for his vaccines, or Joseph Lister for his antiseptic sprays. But not the people these were tested on. Even if this works, a substantial if, given the undertaking and the volume of ghosts already present in this god-forsaken manor, then it will be Miss Mantovani who is remembered. You will be a footnote, subject number 1, as she continues to perform the ritual, unlocking more secrets from beyond the grave, and have no doubt she will do it again, perhaps immediately. You'll be nearly dead, unable to answer a single question beyond, has this worked? You'll be tossed back so they can catch a bigger fish. Some legacy.
No, that's not fair. I would have given everything, the ultimate sacrifice. They have to remember me, love me.
There is nothing about this that anyone will love. Anyone who does dig into your story will only unearth your lifetime of failures.
I hate that that feels deeply personal.
And what would you have me do, Mr. Ward? You seem to have all the answers. Yes, I am old. Yes, I have no legacy to speak of. How would you see me change that path, if not at the séance?
Become a philanthropist, I guess?
You answer me that, and I shall stand down. You have my word.
With his resources and connections, there has to be something more meaningful he can achieve with the time he has left. Something that will get the recognition he so craves, whether he deserves it or not. He could do some real good in this world. I wonder if the charitable works of the later Marchioness could offer some inspiration.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
Philanthropy?
I believe I know how you might assure your legacy, Mr. Skerritt. At least without...
If this is another dressing down, then I'd prefer it be less public. Come, to my room.
I know about the tarot reading that you received, and I know how you interpreted it. But there is another way to interpret it. Instead of sacrificing your life, your remaining time, sacrifice your money. You have so much wealth, so many connections. You could really do some good with the time you have left. Mary Blake, she undertook numerous charitable deeds and has statues erected for her. And more than that, people speak fondly of her. She is remembered and loved. You have the resource to do the same. Don't throw your life away. Refocus it and do some good in this world. Finally.
Marchioness Blake's good reputation did reach as far as London, and was mourned even there as a result. You make a compelling case, Mr. Ward, but would people not see it as disingenuous?
Genuine or not, you can make a much-needed difference. And that will be celebrated. You will be celebrated.
Yeah, that's kind of the most important thing about charity. Like, it doesn't matter if you're doing it to help people or because you want to feel good about yourself. The point is that as long as you make a positive difference, it doesn't really matter at the end. You still did something good for other people.
And perhaps along the way you'll find you actually enjoy the good work.
I suppose there has been a gap to be filled since her passing. Perhaps I can do something to help there. It is a better bet than death. All right, so I gave you my word, and I stand by it now. When I return home, I will reach out to any foundations that suffered from the Marchioness's death and loss of funding. This could bloody well work, you know. Good chap. Well, Mr. Ward. You've given me a lot to think about. I should like some time alone with it.
Of course.
Garrett has decided upon a healthier way of building his legacy, and he no longer will be in the séance. History is written by the wealthy. That's not an incorrect thing, actually. Let's see. One, two. Three. Oh wait, I need one to talk to I need one to talk to the priest.
Yes, my child?
Hello, Father. My name is Declan Ward. I've only just arrived. I just wanted to say hello.
Very good. You want my name? Of course. Father Lorcan Sinnott.
Good to meet you, Father.
I am sure.
I'm surprised to see a Catholic priest at a séance.
Is that so? Worried for my eternal soul, are you? That I should attend something so blasphemous?
I mean, yeah.
Worry not, dear child. The Church keeps an eye on all such things. It is good for us to know what secrets these events uncover, what secrets these old houses hold.
Forgive my prying, Father, but you look as though you've been through the wars. My scars, yes, I was a missionary in my youth. Foolish enough to think I could bring enlightenment to the masses through word instead of deed. Anywhere exotic? Many places, Mr. Wood, but do not be so arrogant as to think it's only the darkest parts of the map that need their eyes opened. It is as hard to save a soul here in Ireland as anywhere else. Further away from the dark does not mean closer to the light. What can you tell me about Aeons? Aeons, the closest thing you likely know, is an angel. On many levels they are similar. Beings of creation set my monad God to build the universe. Strange Bible. I don't recognize your Bible, Father. What translation is it? It is an uncommon translation I picked up on my travels. What is the focus of your edition? Its focus, for those with the eyes to see, it shows all. I would not think too hard about it. I have discovered a Gnostic Bible, Father. Would you know what that means? You now? Gnosticism is an old branch of Christianity. It bears many similarities, but its faithful believe they know the true nature of reality, and hope that the knowing of that truth will allow them to find a way to enter the kingdom of heaven, the true kingdom of heaven. I believe Miss Murphy wished to speak with you. Well, then she should do so. I am ready to receive her, but I do not think she will ever be ready to come. Father, I found these symbols and was wondering if you know what they might mean. They are chemical symbols used in theory to unlock the fundamental nature of the universe. Found this note outside your door, Father. Does it mean anything to you? I am afraid I cannot make out much of it. Hopefully whoever sent it will follow up with by more comprehensible means. Tell me about the Black Iron Prison. All of this life is the prison. This realm filled with material trinkets and loaded flesh, built to distract us from the truth, from enlightenment. Hell is real, Mr. Wood, and we are in it. Toxic research. Finally think I understand Gnosticism, Father. Perhaps the topmost layer, child, but I am happy for you. Next comes believing it, then the clarity and freedom that it brings. In time you might find a way out. I gather this manor is haunted. Have you seen anything to that effect? It does seem to be harder for spirits to live here. I suspect something of greater spiritual magnitude keeps them from living. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday, Father? No, I arrived the following day. God dang it. Well, at least that means that he wasn't involved. Your cross, Father, has an extra element, the circle behind it. What is the meaning, if I may ask? You may. It depicts the everlasting life of the immortal soul and represents my own personal flavor of belief.
I'll take my leave, Father.
Go with God, my child.
I'll talk about his deadly parlor some other time. Doyle has questions that needs to be answered. Or rather, I have questions for him that he needs to answer me. Wait, did I accidentally enter the lab? God damn it, I keep accidentally entering the library.
Idiots and ghouls, all of you. What did you think would happen? That nobody would mind? That they were not entirely as capable of vengeance as you? And for what? For 16 funerals in 30 years? But at least the caskets were nice. And you never even saw the ruin you caused. It's just me in this godforsaken library. Bastards! What damnable stock we are!
Yeah, I'll talk to you in a second.
Hello again, sir. Need something?
Somebody dropped this note. Do you recognize the symbol so I can return it? No, what did they... actually, I do recognize it. Please put that away. It's messing with my stomach. Have you heard of the Aeon? It's like an angel, right? Is that right? How do I know that? I don't think I've ever heard the term before. Can't find it, Father. This place is protecting... Ugh. Are you alright, Mr. Doyle? You're shaking. I don't mind it. I just need... maybe I'll go see the doctor later. Maybe he'd give me a little and pick me up. I don't recognize the cross you're wearing. Does it have a particular meaning? I don't know. I seem to always have had it. Don't care much for the church, God forgive me, but I wear it this daily. It's part of me, I guess. What is that about, eh? What do you make of these? They look like components for a ritual charm of some sort. I wouldn't know about all that, sir. You could ask Mr. Hunter, he knows about that sort of thing. Okay. Miss Dean was specially invited to the manor, wasn't she? I wouldn't know about that, sir. They keep me out of decision making. Don't know what they think they're hiding. I'm glad she was, though. You look tired. Has the event been heavy on you? Yeah, I guess you're right. But counts, I am tired and this event is a helping. I wanted to ask you if you've ever seen anything here larger than a ghost, a shadowy figure. Sir, sorry, if you need help with something tangible, then I'm your man. This stuff, I know. What do you make of this drawing? Good rendering, isn't it, sir? It looks a bit like the one in the painting that hung up in the atrium.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, all right.
If you'd hold a moment, I'm just looking for something.
Are you all right, miss?
Fine. Just looking for a book. I know I had it just a few days ago, but now it's nowhere to be found. Without it, damn it! I'm at a dead end. Would you tell me if you see it? It's a book on local land records from late last century. It has to be around here somewhere, unless another guest has taken it.
I'll see what I can do.
What? Listen, sir, I don't want to. Unless you have that book, I'm afraid I just don't have time to talk.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, good damn. Book of regional history. I mean, there's a bunch of books of Irish history here. Stones. Gnosticism. It's probably taken since she mentions that. But I wouldn't know where to begin to look for it. Search Moore's bedrooms. Oh, who would have it? Go look at history. That's a well-rendered drawing of some sort of base. Looks like charcoal and papyrus, an unusual combination. Could use this kind of material. Another one. You don't have to do that, you know. Door is locked. I'm guessing that is the door that I need a key. There's no one in the drawing room. A book. The Glowing, a book of poems by our Miss Queen, it seems. It is oblique tone, with each piece dealing with detailing the gruesome death of a loved one. It was published last year. Collection of recordings of classical music. I did see a gramophone in my room. I suppose this must have been put out for the guests. I need to find your book. You have problems. No one in the courtyard and the stables. We're gonna stay there for a while. Maybe I could talk to you. Can't even enter the basement. I need to pray to appear to actually do anything. Maybe I'll go back to the garden and talk to those guys. Starting to get a headache too. Thankfully it's about time to finish the stream, so once we finish talking to them, sorry that at least 30 minutes less than the usual, but with the fact that I'm not feeling well, no.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Is it true that Miss Dean was specially invited to the manor? If she was, I was not informed. Regardless, we're not liable to discuss the information with guests, Mr. Ward. Does this mean anything to you, Mr. Varley? Certainly a riddle, Mr. Ward. Hardly my domain. See mention of the garden, you may ask our groundskeeper. I'd imagine Miss Mantovani is being paid quite handsomely for this event. Am I right? There are more people claiming to be accomplished mediums than you might think, but Mr. Blake absolutely insists that the grand séance be manned by the best of the best, and it does so happen that the best of the best require paying for their skill. Mr. Valley, have you ever had reports of, ghosts, of giants on the lands? Reports and all those things, ghouls and giants have entertaining sections in the library. Maybe there would be something of use to you there.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Certainly.
Well, that was completely useless.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
You mentioned you're a jeweler. I am, or rather I was. I ended up in London alone as a young lad, nothing to my name, but my mother had loved jewels, and so as a result did I. I found work cleaning a shop, but first I was a well-spoken lad, and as I say, I knew my stuff, so in time I was raised to sales. One thing led to another, and time passed by all too quickly. Eventually I wound up with my own shop in London, did a tidy trade, and enough to live well, no small feat in that city. I sold up when my wife passed. It didn't feel the same way it did before that. I still do enough to cover my needs, select clients and all that, but not a whole lot more. You mentioned losing your wife. My condolences, sir. I did, yes. Lillian, I'll lead you here. She turned quickly. We had access to doctors, but they could do little to ease her suffering. I'll confess I am lost without her, which, foolish as it sounds, is how I ended up here. Her illness took everything from me. The little I had left I spent to come here and on the hope that the claims about the séance were true. If I could see her, hear her, then I'd gladly give it all, down to the very shirt on my back.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
Actually... What do I have about the keys? Medical notes, notes, not on master key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and how many keys do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Locker key. Okay, so there's one that I don't have. I have southeast, northeast, atrium, and northwest. Southeast, atrium, northeast, southwest, northwest. That's a corridor securely locked away in the stable safe. Oh, that's what I thought. Southwest key is lost in the basement storeroom, but I can't open the basement. That's the problem. The basement is not available to me right now. Map one. I guess I'll try to find your book next and see what I'll do, if I can do something with you, if I had the time, or just interrogate you. Otherwise, I'm kind of screwed on who to interrogate, and I can't get to the basement, it seems. I haven't found any keys or anything. And I don't think there's anything else in the patch maze. Pretty sure I checked everything. Oh, we're at time, so we'll finish for today. Thank you for being here. Again, sorry I'm not feeling well. Started late, everything. It's just been difficult for me. I'm trying to keep high energy, but like it turns low energy eventually. I'm just not doing okay. But anyway, still, thank you for being here. Yakuza 3 tomorrow. Probably a recovery stream in the next couple of days. To make up for the days that I didn't stream, and that's really about it. Again, thank you again. Thank you for being here. Have a good rest of your day and a good start to your week, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Yakuza 3. Bye everyone.